Hi everyone, and welcome back. My name is Seda. I run Seda Yoga and I am in India doing some Panchakarma treatments for 28 days. So it's day 5 and it's time for me to give you a little rundown of what's been happening, what's been going on. So I had an awful night's sleep last night. I had a bit of anxiety, but also I'm finding myself having quite a lot of hunger. I'm not sure if this is the medication that they're giving me to prepare for the ghee, or whether it's because the meals that are provided are quite small, or the calorie content is very low. They're vegetable curries mostly, with some rice or some millet. They're really tasty, but volume wise it's not a lot. So I've been eating quite a lot more than this back home, and obviously I'm not eating meat here, which is another thing. So my hunger is through the roof. So last night I couldn't sleep because I was so hungry, which is kind of rare for me. I don't often have hunger like that at all. So that was new and interesting. I don't think I got to sleep till about 3 a.m. probably properly. So yeah, that was a bit of a tough night. And then I woke up and had to have some blood tests done, which I've been butchered. You can see that's probably going to bruise even worse, but so I'm having some blood tests done just so they can check all my levels and everything. That was tricky because I wasn't allowed to eat beforehand. I got a bit dizzy. I cried, as you do. Lack of sleep again, I'm still catching up from the jet lag, etc. And then I had breakfast and I had my first treatment of the day, which was the 2-person massage. So this was an interesting experience. I'm not sure whether I liked it as much as a 1-person. You'd think it'd be really nice because you've got 2 people doing it, but perhaps it was a little bit overstimulating for me. It was still great, still enjoyed it, but I didn't feel like I could fully relax totally. But I'm still thinking about these massages in more of a medicine perspective instead of just a relaxation thing, because obviously we're here to do some serious work in regards to the body. Sorry, dinner again. I ate 2 plates tonight because tomorrow I start my ghee, which I'll talk to you about in a moment. And so I needed to eat more because I don't want to be hungry, but I'll come back to that. So the massages were good, and then I came back after lunch and fell asleep. Bad move, because that's probably not going to do me any favors this evening, but I was just so exhausted, still jet lagged. So my second treatment of the day started with Ghee, I think it's called. So this is where they have a piece of cloth, and inside the cloth there is some heated herbs. It's actually quite hot, and then this is pummeled all over your back and all over your legs, and they keep them hot. They have 2 of them, and then they keep doing it. So this was actually quite nice. It's meant to relieve all of the tension in the muscles and relax the body. So it started with that, and then I had a facial massage, and then I had to inhale some steam, some medicated steam, and then I had Nasya, which is some medication put into my nostrils. So 3 drops in each nostril. This is meant to go directly into the nervous system and help with balancing all of the upper areas, so the brain and the sinuses and everything. And to finish this, I had to inhale some cumin paste that had been dried and made through a green leaf in my nostrils, which was also a brand new experience. Very interesting. I had a bit of a headache afterwards, which is normal. They say that can happen. But afterwards, I experienced some clarity of mind, and I felt quite energized. So I decided to do a little bit of work, editing these videos, etc. So yeah, it's been an interesting day. I have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the treatments. I actually really enjoyed the Nasya. I look forward to having that again, which I'll be having tomorrow, so that's really good. And then yes, I have been told that I am going to be starting the Ghee treatment tomorrow. I've had a few conversations with some people here, and I'm now like shitting my pants a little bit. I mean, I was prepared that this was going to be potentially difficult, but people have been saying that, you know, they've really struggled with it. They suffered with it, and you know, they've been telling me that a lot of emotions have been coming up and they weren't really ready for that type of thing to happen. So yeah, also the actual act of drinking it, people are saying it's really quite challenging. You start with a small amount and then it's doubled daily, or as long as your body can handle it. You know, and on the leaflet that they give you, they say things to be aware of, you know, can cause nausea, and your bowel movements may change, constipation, or, you know, diarrhea. So it's like, they also talk about, you know, your emotions being all over the place, and that if you are feeling like this, you need to go and speak to one of the doctors. So yeah, it's all happening tomorrow, and I am nervous. I think the thing that scares me the most out of it is just feeling like I'm alone here if things are getting hard. But at the same time, I know that what I've been through in the past 4 years, I feel prepared in a way, because I've been through a lot. I've, you know, had to endure a lot of physical things which have been very unpleasant for a very long period of time. And if I'm just taking some ghee for 5 days, then hopefully I'll be able to handle it. But, you know, it's a huge process. And I think these conversations with people today have just kind of hit home a little bit, made me realize, yeah, okay, even though I knew what I was getting myself in for, now I'm like, right, okay, here we go. It's happening. So yeah, tomorrow the ghee starts. I don't know how I'm gonna feel. Hopefully it'll be all right. I'm gonna try and keep doing these videos. They might be shorter if I feel like arse, but wish me luck. Fingers crossed that it will all be okay. So yeah, nothing else to report today. Ghee begins tomorrow. So if you want to be in the loop for what's happening next, please subscribe, like, send me a comment, and I'll see you tomorrow.